Welcome back to the Holiday Road Travel Channel. We are coming at you from South Dakota, the Badlands National Park. The reason why we're not outside is because it's super windy, so there's probably no chance you would hear us. But hey, this is our second video in our South Dakota series, so if you haven't checked out the first, make sure to go back and watch that. Subscribe to our channel for all kinds of updates. But we're about to take you through one of America's coolest national parks. So as you can see, the wind is absolutely bonkers today, but the wildlife's so cool. So yesterday we were just like mesmerized by all the prairie dog and buffalo, but we saw a herd of like 100 buffalo just walking around. It's the wildlife here is, and still thousands of prairie dogs everywhere. It's super cool, and the views aren't bad either. What do you think of the Badlands so far?
It's unreal. It is completely mind-blowing. Tons of animals, just really cool landscape. Amazing.
So this feels a lot like, it's kind of like the color and the architecture, would have like a Death Valley, but like kind of like if you've ever been to Valley of Fire, where it's fairly flat, but then these big rock formations just kind of emerge out of it. Obviously, not those same fiery reds and on a much bigger scale than that, but kind of similar. We're in the visitor center right now. Oh, that is cool.
It's called the Badlands, we've learned at this visitor center, because the French who originally found it said that there was no water here and that the ground was very hard to navigate.
Successful stop at the visitor center because I got myself a t-shirt. Deanna's changing into boots, but we're about to hike the Notch Trail, which is known for a little ladder. You have to go down into the Badlands a bit, so plenty of parking over here.
It's important to have a lot of shoe and clothing options when we're on trips, because I never know what we're going to get into.
Deanna's not the biggest fan of snakes.
I didn't even see it. I'm so scared.
Badlands are 10 out of 10, but now we're heading to a little bit darker part of history on our stop, to somewhere that Deanna wanted to go.
Yes, I picked it out special. It is the Minuteman Missile. I don't know. They like had missiles here during the.
So essentially,
Cold War?
it's I think it's a missile silos where America stored its nuclear weapons during the Cold War, ready to go. So we're gonna go into the visitor center, see what there is to see, and go from there. So, really scary stuff, especially with everything going on in the news right now. But just visitor center kind of explain the history of the Cold War and some of the nuclear weapons between the United States, Russia, and other countries. There is one silo open right now that we can go look at and visit, so we're going to do that. The other one is closed, so we'll head over there and see what there's to see. So this missile silo is shockingly close to the Badlands National Park. Obviously, it's completely decommissioned now, nothing left, but I mean, pretty crazy that I guess they weren't worried about tourists finding it. So one thing that's really cool here is they have a guided phone tour that you can call a number and it'll kind of give you an audio tour of the whole complex. So as you can see Deanna over there on the phone, that's what she's listening to with some really fascinating information. Apparently there were hundreds of these things across the Great Plains of South Dakota, Wyoming, and some of the neighboring states. Way to a landmark as iconic as Mount Rushmore, and that's Wall Drug here in Wall, South Dakota.
Apparently, the same amount of visitors that Mount Rushmore gets, also Wall Drug gets, and that's about 2 million a year, I think Zach said.
As you drive up to Wall Drug, there are hundreds of billboards. So we looked it up. There's almost 300 hand-painted billboards within 300 miles of Wall Drug that Wall Drug pays for, but Wall Drug enthusiasts have put up signs around the world. There are over 3,000 Wall Drug billboards in all 50 states, including one as far as Shanghai, China, put up by World War II service members that says over 9,000 miles to Wall Drug. Yep.
I think we made it.
Here we go, Wall Drug. This place talks a big talk, so we're gonna go see what it's all about. Hopefully get some lunch because I'm hungry.
And ice water because it's free.
And 5-cent coffee.
That's right.
How excited are you to be at Wall Drug?
So excited.
Did the billboards get you pumped?
So pumped up. There was a lot of billboards.
What'd you order?
I got a buffalo hot dog.
We are in luck. Because there's... Oh, we're not in luck.
But we can check out the Cowboy Orchestra in front of the souvenir department.
About to get my fortune read by this gentleman right here.
Pappy.
No, not really. And have a Jenkins. Bend over, they can move all down. That's right, friend. It's wise to take good advice from the years. Come on back, and I'll give you wisdom from down deep in their minds.
Whoa. I'm a routine-oriented person.
That is the truth.
I've been telling Deanna for months we need to get the giant accident repair of the entryway, and this is exactly what I've been dreaming of. So hoping that it convinces her. Every article that Wall Drug has been featured in. And I think these are the original owners right here. Wall Drug was awesome. The food,
Okay.
2 out of 10. We
Very
paid-
expensive food.
Yeah, we paid $40 for a lunch that was, but the rest of it was great. What we lost to the money for food, we got back in a free bumper sticker,
That's right.
free ice water,
Yes.
and 5-cent coffee.
Yeah. It was something to be said for it.
Yeah, I encourage everybody to stop here. It's probably the world's weirdest drugstore, so worth your time.
I wanted to point out that our matching was not planned. I think I had my outfit planned first though, so kind of awkward he trying to match me.